The official site of the State of New Jersey Disability Information Hub home screen.
Welcome to the Disability Information Hub.
The top menu's options are Home, Essential Needs, Resources by Life Stages, Resources by Disability Community, Healthcare and Medical Assistance, Mental Health, Assistive Technology, Transportation, Legal and Advocacy Resources, Employment Assistance, and Emergency Planning. The information displayed is an article titled Resources for Individuals with Disabilities and the People that Support Them. A box on the left of the screen is to request live assistance, with a Learn More button on the bottom of the box.
This site aims to empower users by connecting them with useful resources, guidance, and support related to disabilities and disability-related services. Through our accessible platform, users can find accurate, up-to-date information, connect with relevant services, and gain insights into navigating their unique challenges.
She scrolls down the webpage. The next section has 5 tiles with photos arranged in a 3x2 grid. The tiles are titled Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, Physical Disabilities and TBI, Blind, Visually Impaired, and Deafblind, Deaf and Hard of Hearing, and Veterans with Disabilities. The photos, in the same order, are a teacher with a boy in a wheelchair, a woman with a prosthetic leg on crutches, a man seated on a bench with dark glasses, a white cane, and a seeing eye dog, a man doing sign language, and a veteran in uniform with a prosthetic leg walking with a girl. Further down the page is a section titled How to Use the Website. It has videos titled American Sign Language Introduction to the Hub and Introduction to the Hub. The next section is titled Resources by Life Stage. There are tiles for children with disabilities, resources for caregivers, transitioning from youth to adulthood, and older adults.
There are also resources for caregivers to help them provide the best possible support they can for the people they care for, including a quick start guide for people who are unsure where to begin.
There is a banner titled Quick Start Guide for Caregivers. Beneath it is the final section titled Healthcare, Employment, and Other Essential Resources. Under it are 8 tiles, titled Essential Needs, Healthcare and Medical Assistance, Mental Health, Assistive Technology, Transportation, Legal and Advocacy Resources, Employment Assistance, and Emergency Planning.
What makes this site special is that information is categorized by an individual's needs. For example, let's take a look at Jordan's needs.
She hovers her mouse over the tile under Resources by Disability Community that is titled Blind, Visually Impaired, and Deafblind.
Jordan is an adult who is blind and just recently moved to the state of New Jersey. At the top of the homepage, Jordan finds a section specifically for individuals who are blind and visually impaired.
She clicks on the tile and it takes us to its information page. It has summary text, information to get help now, as well as educational services by age group.
Clicking through on this, Jordan finds information about how to get connected to services right away through their regional office at the Commission for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
She clicks on a hyperlink at the bottom of the summary text. It opens a web page titled State of New Jersey Department of Human Services, Commission for the Blind and Visually Impaired. It has information on regional offices and facilities with addresses and contact information.
Since Jordan had just moved to New Jersey, their interests include career planning, finding community support, and getting acclimated to their new environment.
She returns to the Blind, Visually Impaired, and Deafblind webpage.
Scrolling to the page, they're able to find employment information via vocational rehab, assistive technology support, as well as general support through the Commission's regional office.
She highlights the section titled Vocational Rehabilitation, VR, Services.
Jordan is able to access the site independently via screen reader technology.
She goes back to the website's homepage.
Next, let's consider how caregivers will benefit from this site. Terry's a caregiver interested in looking for information on how to support a person they care for with a developmental disability as they transition from youth to adulthood.
She scrolls down to the Resources by Life Stage section and selects the Transitioning from Youth to Adulthood tile.
On the homepage, Terry finds transition-related information from the Youth to Adulthood section. Clicking through on this page, Terry sees preparation guidelines on developing an individualized education plan, or IEP, information on how to help transition from high school to college or work, and tools for preparing for adulthood, including employment options and support coordination.
She highlights the individualized education plan steps, the September to June section of the high school program, and the section titled Employment Supports.
Now, these are just a couple examples of how individuals have benefited from the site, and we hope to provide the best possible experience for individuals who have disabilities and their caregivers in the state of New Jersey.
She goes back to the website's homepage.
The site is constantly evolving and adding new information, so please sign up for the newsletter to get the most up-to-date info.
The bottom of the page asks, "Did you find what you were looking for on this page?" with yes and no buttons.
Lastly, we are developing this website with the support of the disability community and are always open to feedback to make it better. Thank you.